Hi, everyone. I'm Lane. I'm your host of the podcast Campus Conversations. And today's episode, I have Troy and Andrew, who are the History and Political Science Department event chairs. So they kind of like help coordinate events that are coming up. And we're just going to be talking about like kind of what they have envisioned for this semester and how you can get involved. Yeah. And so my first question is, what events do you guys kind of have coming up? Do you have anything in the works? How could we tell students about that?
Yeah, so we have one event coming up on October 15th in the Price Room, if I remember correctly, and we'll be doing a movie night. And the movie we've chosen is The Darkest Hour, which talks about Winston Churchill's rise right before, during, and after Dunkirk, the controversies going on in the British government, basically what was going on in England as Hitler was steamrolling the rest of Europe and what the British response should be. Should they surrender and try and make peace, or should they try and duke it out seemingly against the entire world?
Okay. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, I have. That's why we're recommending it.
Did you
It's a
choose
very
it?
good movie. I absolutely love it. Gary Oldman's in it. He's also the guy who's in The Dark Knight. He did Air Force One.
Harry
So
Potter?
many good
Oh,
movies.
I didn't know
This is
that.
right. I forgot he was in Harry Potter. He was Sirius Black or whatever.
Yeah.
So awesome actor. So him playing as Winston Churchill is absolutely phenomenal to watch. And from what I know, it is very historically accurate, which is always a good thing to
Yeah.
see in history movies. So it's a pretty good opening one.
Yeah. And so obviously that's like a history themed event. Do you think all your events are going to be kind of centered around history and politics, or will it be like other more laid back events and like hangouts, or like what is like the model going forward?
Yeah, we definitely want to keep it history poli sci for sure, because that's obviously like that's our main deal. But yeah, so I mean we don't have a history political science club, so I think this is like the next best thing to that, and
Yeah.
it's really about bringing people together, like kind of like into this more of like major. We lack a little bit of community.
Yeah.
Really about bringing people together, like kind of like into this more of like community, like criminal justice or other majors, and then this is really just a way like. Yeah, like we want to keep it history poli sci themed, but also just bringing like all of us together. Like there's we're all in the same boat, we're all doing the same major, and
Yeah.
trying to get the degree in this. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And additionally, it's hard because like we're smaller than most other majors. Like you think of
Right. Yeah.
psychology, business, like they have a lot of people to go off, so they can have an event, and they're like, oh, we can have X amount of people show up, and it's going to be a whole lot of people. Meanwhile, last I checked, we're like 40 people strong in the history poli sci department. So it's
Right.
like people are kind of doing their own thing. So especially when my last year as a freshman, not a whole lot of events going on. There was like maybe two that happened,
Yeah.
and not a whole lot of people showed up. So if we can drum up interest to be like, hey, this is why you should get involved in the history poli sci department, because one, it's super fun, and two, we all love history and politics. This is something we can talk about and
Yeah.
relate over. So I feel like it's a I don't want to say missed opportunity. It's untapped potential. How about that?
Yeah.
Untapped potential.
No, that's good. That makes sense. Um, so what is your like timeline? Like how often do you want to hold events? Will it be like once a month, like once a week? What does it look like?
that's a little tough.
So
Oh, go ahead, Andrew.
we're trying to think about it because obviously we wanted to get one on the books ASAP because
Yeah.
obviously we want to start throwing stuff out there. We don't want to do it too frequently to the point where it's like, oh, it's another history poli sci event I gotta go
Yeah.
to. So you don't want to dry it out, but you also don't want to have it so sparsely where it's like people forget that things are happening. Plus, it looks bad on us that we're not actually doing anything social.
Hmm.
So probably for the rest of this semester, I think we maybe try and aim for maybe one a month because we have midterms coming
Okay.
up. We just hit October. Maybe next one right before we head back for Christmas break. Or not Christmas break. Thanksgiving break is kind of like a hey, you made it through, you're almost done, and then maybe have like a little study break right in like the 2 weeks that we have before Christmas break, just as probably a social hour. Just be like, hey, what do you study? What are you going over right now? Oh, math, evil. So
Yeah.
just have social hour, but probably one a month sounds about right. What do you think, Troy?
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, like what you're saying, like just often enough where it's we're not it's not too long, but also we're not like see
Yeah.
each other every week, so people get tired of
Yeah.
hearing us
That's fair.
talk.
Yeah. Um, so you guys had a previous event this semester, right? It was like the Hawaiian kickoff. Can you talk
Oh,
more
that
about that?
actually that wasn't us. So actually,
Oh,
we kind
okay.
of yeah. So we stepped into these roles after
Got it.
the
Okay.
mixer. Yeah, that was all. That was pretty much King, I believe, and maybe some other people that put that together. So
Got it. Okay. Did you
mhm.
guys go to that though?
Yeah, it was
We
fun.
did,
How was
Yeah.
because
it?
non-alcoholic pina coladas are gas. I think I had like four of them.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was
But
that
yeah, it was
event
good.
like? What happened? Like, what did you guys discuss?
It was just kind of like introduction, like kind of, get together thing. And,
Yeah.
we saw some pretty sick Hawaiian shirts. Some people didn't have Hawaiian
Yeah,
shirts, but, hey, that's okay.
lame.
Lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not there. I missed
Yeah.
that day. Sorry.
Now you're good, man. It was
I
just it
always
was just
take a good
social hour.
excuse.
Yeah.
Always take a good excuse to wear a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Oh
There you
heck
go.
yeah, man! I just wear them regardless.
Oh
I got a
yeah,
whole
this dude.
closet full of them.
This dude don't need an excuse. He just shows up every day
Yeah.
in one.
Every day.
Don't
Um,
question it.
so how did you guys kind of step into this role? Did you just talk to like Dr. King or Dr. Jimenez?
She
How did
talked
you?
to She emailed us actually
Oh,
about
okay.
it. Yeah. Hmm.
She reached out and she was like, "Hey, you guys seem like you guys were absolutely awesome. You all are being super engaging during the discussions. I think you guys would be excellent people to be put in charge of the social committee." And I'm like, "Yo, let's go. That sounds fun. I get to be in charge of the social events. This can't go side. This can't go south in any way, shape, or form."
Oh no, it'll be good.
Famous last words.
Yeah. So is it Dr. King who kind of like runs it through you guys, or like do you guys kind of have your own personal liberty with how you run it? Does
I
she
think it's kind of
oversee it?
collaborative for
Okay.
sure. Yeah. Like we kind
we,
of work
we
as
do
a
have,
team a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a little bit of autonomy because we are the ones creating events, or at least creating the ideas for the events. Of course, she's the one approving them and making sure that
Mhm.
everything that happens is, run by the university. We can get the proper
Right.
rooms, be
Yeah.
able to get the things necessary to run the events. But when it
Got it.
comes to making the ideas and coming up with the events, we kind of run that.
Got it. Okay. Do you have any other like future ideas for events? Like what's on your bucket list?
Hmm.
There's one that I'm really thinking of that I really want to do is like, as I mentioned earlier, or I don't think I mentioned, is a trivia night because as history poli sci majors, we got a lot of extra knowledge floating around in this knowledge.
Yeah.
Because again, odds are a lot of us like reading books, watching movies, documentaries about history or politics. And most people, if you start talking to them about it, they're like, they shut off completely. They're like, I
Yeah.
don't care all that much. So
Yes.
if we can come up with something with like a Jeopardy night where we have like a history Jeopardy and a politics Jeopardy, I think that'd be pretty fun because one, it gets people competitive, or again, it's a
Yeah.
friendly competition, not like I'm gonna go fight to the death for this
Right.
Jeopardy award or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But it'd be fun because with history you could do like American history or European history or Chinese history. Go over all the different aspects of history because again, I'm into U.S. history. Some people may not be into U.S.
Yeah.
history, and so they have knowledge that I don't have. So it's a nice even playing field for everyone to give them the best chance to be able to get as many points, and plus they could be the hero of that and be like, "See, I got this question right that no one else was able to get." So
Yeah.
just tap the untapped resources you have in your mind of just all the information you spent hours absorbing and being able to talk to each other about it.
Yeah. That's fair. What about you, Troy? Do you have any kind of ideas for events?
That's pretty much like similar to Andrew. Just yeah, I mean, just the trivia thing would be cool. Maybe like something like charades or something like that. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
like we could maybe just make a history poli sci theme. But yeah, I mean, those are just the trivia is pretty much the main idea, I think, or
Yeah.
likely what we would do next, coming up in the future. So
That's
yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Mhm.
So is like the targeted audience, obviously it's history poli sci people, but can non-majors still come to these events, or is it like
Oh
specifically?
yeah, 100%. And you do, yeah, of course, if you're not an HPS major, if you're, I don't know, like liberal arts or something, like
Yeah.
whatever, kinesiology, like come to the October 15th thing for sure. They
Yeah.
want like,
There have
Yeah.
been,
yeah,
there have been plenty of people I've run into that they're not necessarily history and political science majors, but they are just as passionate about history and politics
Yeah.
as much as the rest of us. So if we limit it just to history poli sci, I mean, sure, that focuses on our department and we targets our own group, but there's other people out there that still have the same passion for history. They just chose not to do it as a major. So by
Yeah.
not reaching out to them as well, I mean, it seems like a waste of time. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I,
That's fair.
yeah. We want to try to get some converts too. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
we're in the business of converting
Yeah. We got to
people.
grow our major.
yes.
Yeah.
Gotta find all those
Yeah. Switch them over to
undeclared to be
the,
like, yes,
yeah, bring them back from the dark side. Let's get them over.
Yeah. That's
Talking
fair.
about you English people.
Right.
I'm
So
kidding.
Andrew
I'm
mentioned
kidding.
Andrew mentioned
well,
that
Not
his
really.
passion
Not kidding.
is American history. What is like your passion, Troy, for history poli sci? Like, why did you decide to be more involved in the department?
Oh man, I feel like I didn't do enough last year, so I kind of want to get more involved. And when King emailed me, I felt like that was like the perfect opportunity for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I think that although we're small at Vanguard, I think we have a really good department for sure, and we have some great professors.
Yeah.
We have great students, and it's like we need like we need more of a community. I feel like for sure too.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was if just the fact that if I could contribute to that, I think that is so cool and one of the big reasons why I said yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
What about you, Andrew?
yeah. I mean, again, last year I was not all that social, and again, just the rate of social activities that happen were just kind of not really happening all that often.
Yeah.
So I I really want to try and branch out because again, I feel like a lot of history poli sci majors a little more on the shy side. Like I've tried talking to a few of them, and they're a little more reserved, which is not a
Hmm.
bad thing. It's if there are no opportunities provided, how are they going to be able to come out of their shell?
Yeah.
And one of the best ways to get people to engage people is to ask questions. And with history politics, okay, are you a history poli sci major? Which one do you lean more towards? Do you focus more on the history side? Do you focus more on the politics side? If it's history, what's your favorite period of history to study?
Yeah.
If it's politics, what's your favorite type of politics to study?
Yeah. It's a
It's a
good like
very
merging.
yeah, if you can get people to talk about this and get something that they're excited about and just pull them out of their shell a little bit,
Yeah.
I say that's an absolute win. So,
Yeah, for sure. Do you both lean history or poli sci? Like, what are you more passionate
That's
about?
easy. That's the easiest question you can ask us.
What is
it's
it?
history. History's
History,
for me.
Oh, come on.
100%. Sorry, Lane.
What
I
do
know
you,
you're a poli sci guy, bro,
Yeah,
but we're
much
gonna
more
get
look,
you
poli
over to history, okay?
sci. I don't know about
look,
that.
man. Look, man. Politics are interesting, especially in the world we live in right now.
Yeah,
However, I can just go back and study all of the old politics that have happened, learn from those things, and then
that's
be like,
true.
okay, this is much more interesting. Looking at Lincoln's race in the right before the Civil War kicked off, very fascinating. That sounds really fun. It's fun to study because again, you see the examples of the past and see how you can better prepare for the future, and that's why I love studying it. That and
Yeah,
combat's cool. So
that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely lean more poli sci. Do you think that it's more like split in our department? Do you think one dominates the other?
I think it's split for sure.
Yeah.
50. Yeah.
It's probably split, but again, I haven't asked enough people to know because again, a lot of them are a little more reserved. So again, go out and start asking people. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's good that they have it like merged because otherwise if it was just like a political science major or a history major, it'd be like 20 people each
ooh,
school wide.
that's
Oh man,
tiny.
Yeah.
that would be a little too small, maybe. Have class
Yeah, I
sizes of
know.
like 4 people or
Yeah,
Just a
right.
less.
smidge, just a smidge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess for some classes, like I know you're in public policy, right, with King. So that's
Yeah.
probably a lot of like more like political science inclined
I
people,
would say so, yeah.
as opposed to like I don't know, like Latin American history or something like that, or something that's more history based.
Yeah. What major classes are you in, Troy, this semester?
Well, so I got Latin American history with Menes, and then I have an online class called Renaissance and Reformation, and then I have modern China.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and
What
then
about you, Andrew? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, yeah,
Go ahead,
For
Andrew.
me,
What major classes are you
again, I'm a sophomore right now, so I'm still knocking out a lot of my core classes.
in?
The
Okay.
biggest one is public policy. That's like the first higher like
Upper dip.
specific history poli sci class. I'm taking American democracy, but again, that's a more general class as well. It's more your core requirements. Everyone has to take that. Definitely next semester, I'll start leaning into more of the actual specific history poli sci classes. It's just right now I have a couple of the general requirements that I have to
Yeah, yeah.
knock out. But I will be definitely taking as many history classes as I can because, again, I like studying history.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I also want to throw out there to any professors watching, maybe let's get history of Russia class for
That'd be
next
interesting. I'd
semester.
take
And
that.
this was what
Yes.
Jimenez was talking about this. So history of Russia, and then like it could be like modern, or it could go back to like as far back as Ivan the Terrible. But just throwing that out there because I think that's very important for understanding, like especially with the Russia-Ukraine war and what's
Yeah.
happening today. So yeah.
Yeah, Ivan the Terrible. You
1,000%.
brought me back to like sophomore world history. I haven't heard that in Yeah. That'd be
I just
interesting.
want
I
to
would
go.
take that class.
I think that'd
I
be
just want to
cool.
go. I just want to go study the Soviet Union rise and fall, and again, proving why communism doesn't work. It will never work, and that's the textbook example of why. So,
Yeah, I took 20th century Europe last year with Dr. Jimenez, and we kind of talked about that.
That was good class. That
Yeah.
was good. I would like that
dang it, I
one.
missed out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
eventually, right? You'll be in there.
Hopefully,
Time
yeah.
marches
Hopefully
on.
comes back.
Um, I guess like because classes are most of them are on rotation, right? So you get them like every 2 years or something like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. I think some are just like kind of more niche though. I don't know if like all of them come back.
hmm Yeah. But it's like because like I had a it was called America from Colony to Nation class with
Okay,
Chris
yeah.
Carroll. Oh, you were in that, weren't you?
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's a rotation one. So they'll probably come back in a couple of years, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was a really fun class.
Yeah, I like that one too. A little bit more of a specific time period,
hmm
but
Yeah, we're too bored, right? All about politics.
yeah,
Well, politics is
No,
like um, is kind of like history in the present, I guess, right?
I
As
guess, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
yeah,
And how to like live out, I don't know, I
hmm
like how Vanguard gives like faith in politics and how they intertwine.
yeah,
But
I will
yeah,
say
sure.
one of
what's
the
that?
interesting things that one of the things I've been thinking about, especially with the history stuff, is everyone you'll hear in the media like, oh, this will go down in the history books, but like it's not until the next. We don't know how long it's going to take until something that happens we know will actually be a significant event in history. For example, COVID.
Yeah,
Everyone was freaking out about it. It's still a pretty significant event because the world shut down for a couple years. So that's
yeah,
probably going to make it into the history books. October 7th, when Hamas went and invaded Israel, probably going to add that to the ever growing list of atrocities going against Israel. Russia Ukraine, probably a significant event that's going to be remembered for a little
yeah.
while.
You just never know in the
Presidential
moment.
elections.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's interesting to see like what will be remembered and what will be kind of put in the footnotes of some history textbook.
yeah. Where do you guys announce your events? Where can people kind of like get informed on like what's going on?
Oh man. So it's there is the Instagram account for History Poli Sci. So that's like I feel like the main place you could go if you have an Instagram
Okay.
account. And
Yeah.
of course, like the flyer for the event on the 15th is on there too. And yeah, and like that's the main way. And then also you can check your email, of course. Vanguard email
Yeah.
King sent out email to pretty much I think everybody about
Yeah.
the movie night thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, and then also like I'm thinking about maybe like printing out some so the
Oh,
flyer
that'd be good. Yeah.
and then like putting it on the wall, right next to where you enter into the calf
Yeah.
from the lawn. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, right?
Hmm.
This is usually where those other posters are. So yeah.
Yeah. That'd be smart just to get as much people to go as possible.
Yeah, exactly. So we
All
got a
right.
much bigger room too. Price is a lot bigger
Oh, is it
than the conference room and the
in
social
the
and behavioral
social?
science building.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good turnout and hopefully everyone has fun and connects with each other.
hmm
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. Well, thank you guys. And yeah.
Anytime, bro.
All right.
Anytime.
Good to see you guys. Adios.